Welcome to Actify's ActiveImage Protector tutorial videos. This is Robert from the Actify webinars. Today, we'll demonstrate how to do a system recovery using the AWS Management Console to create a volume from a snapshot and attach it to a newly created instance. The AWS Management Console screens may have changed since the time of this video's creation, but the basic instructions should be the same. First, let's create a volume from the snapshot. Here, we will initiate a search for EC2. Now, select EC2 virtual servers in the cloud from under Services. From the AWS EC2 Management Console, scroll down the left menu to Snapshots located under Elastic Block Store. The snapshots created by ActiveImage Protector's in-cloud standby are displayed under the main snapshot list. Tick the checkbox to select the preferred point-in-time snapshot to restore. For this demonstration, we'll select the latest snapshot of the host created by in-cloud standby and listed under the description as EC2 AMAZ-0AK38KN. Next, use the pull-down menu from the Action button and select Create Volume from Snapshot. Now, let's configure the settings from the Create Volume window. Begin with the volume settings. Scroll down and specify the same availability zone as the target instance to attach the volume. For this demonstration, we'll select AP-Northeast-1C for the availability zone. All other settings will remain at the default. Now scroll down to the Tags Optional section. Let's click Add Tag and then specify the word Name for the key and Test EC2-Standby for the value Optional. After configuring the settings, click the Create Volume button. The message at the top of the dashboard should display that the volume has been successfully created. Now let's use that volume and create a new instance. From the AWS Management Console's left menu, scroll down to Volumes under Elastic Block Store, then click Volumes. Tick the checkbox and select Test-EC2-Standby. Then scroll the left menu to Instances and select Instances New. Click Launch Instances to display the window for creating and launching an instance. In the Name and Tags section, please specify a name for the instance. In this video, we're specifying Test-EC2-Standby for the name of the instance. In the Application and OS Images, Amazon Machine Image section, select the Amazon machine image of the virtual machine. We'll then browse from Community AMIs and then search for Windows Server 2016 English Full Base, which is the same as the backup source instance. Once the specified AMI is displayed, click Select. Scroll to the next section labeled Instance Type. Here at the instance type, we'll keep T2.micro with the same name as the backup source instance. In the next section, Key Pair Login, select Key Pair Name Required. Now select the existing key pair Test-EC2-Key, name the same as the backup source instance. In the Network Settings section, specify the security group. Here, we click Select the existing security group, then use the drop-down menu in Security Groups to select Launch-Wizard-1. In the Configure Storage section, keep the default settings. When you have finished configuring the instance and review the summary, click Launch Instance to begin the creation process of that instance. A successful initiated launch of the instance is displayed. Click View All Instances. Once the status of the newly created instance has changed from pending to running, select the instance test-ec2-standby by ticking the checkbox. Before replacing the volumes, stop the newly created instance. From the pull-down menu of the Instance State button, click Stop Instance. Then, from the Stop Instance dialog box, click Stop. When the instance state status is changed to stopped, detach the root volume of the newly created instance. Before detaching the root volume, confirm the root device name, in this demonstration, the root volume /dev/SDA1 is under the Storage tab of the instance. Then click Volume ID. When the volume section is displayed, tick the checkbox for the displayed volume, then from the Action button pull-down menu, select and click Detach Volume. Confirm and click Detached in the displayed dialog box. From the left menu, scroll to the Elastic Block Store and click Volumes. Now, attach the volume created from the snapshot. We begin by ticking the checkbox for the standby volume and then using the drop-down menu on the Action button to select and click Attach Volume. From the Attach Volume window under Basic Details, use the drop-down menu under Instance Info and select Test-EC2-Standby, which is identified as stopped. Under Device Name Info, enter the appropriate name for the root volume. Click Attach Volume. The message at the top of the dashboard should display that the volume was attached successfully. Using the left pane, scroll to Network and Security and select Elastic IPs. Tick the checkbox for Elastic IP addresses attached to the existing instance, and then use the Action button drop-down menu to select and click Associate Elastic IP Address. Select the newly created instance for Instance, then select a private IP address in which to associate the Elastic IP address. Now, tick the checkbox to allow this Elastic IP address to be reassociated, and then click Associate. The message at the top of the dashboard should display that the Elastic IP address associated successfully. Now, scroll the left menu to Instances and select Instances New. With the newly created instance in a stop state selected, from the pull-down menu of the Instance State button, click Start Instance. Then click the circular arrow, which is the refresh button. The message at the top of the dashboard should display that the instance has successfully started, and the instance state should display that the instance is now running. Meanwhile, back at the server, an RDP shortcut has been set up using the Elastic IP assigned to this instance. Click the shortcut and enter the proper credentials, and you now have access to a live current standby machine to switch over to if needed. This concludes our tutorial on ActiveImage Protector's standby recovery procedures using Amazon's AWS. Should you have any questions, issues, or concerns, or you just need support assistance, please contact us at Actify by email or phone. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your interest in Actify's in-cloud standby recovery feature.